but I miss basements. Don't you miss having a basement? I mean, okay, I know the basement. The basement on Sterling Street used to flood every now and again, but we could go down there when it was hot.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes on Christmas Eve we do the whole party thing down there. Remember Indian guides down there?
Indian guides.
With the beads and the drum?
Indian guides.
Remember going on a bear hunt? Let's go. Going on a bear.
You still remember the words?
I remember that. Going on a bear hunt.
Yeah.
Let's go. Yeah.
The judge.
Yep. Oh, by the way, me and Kyle Blankenship are going to sue you guys for having us go on a toboggan and ram right into a big tree
Blankenship.
Because he finally got back to me. He doesn't remember that accident. All he remembers is waking up in the hospital with his ears bleeding.
You don't remember a thing? Oh, God.
He remembers nothing about that, and today he suffers from memory loss and epilepsy.
Oh, God.
Maybe even premature Jack. Oh, hi. How you doing?
Oh, thank you.
Pouring coffee for us. No. Pouring coffee. No, it's okay. Yeah. She wants me. Yeah. And I was going to say premature ejaculate. But
What are you doing with that thing?
I'm Death Valley.
Death Valley was great. It was windy when we played golf, but it was good.
Did Dad hit any bogeys? Any bogeys? Did you hit a bogey?
A lot of bogeys.
Really?
A lot of bogeys.
What about your last hole? When was the last time you got a hole in one?
We just figured that out.
1920.
No.
Oh.
2009. 2008.
2008.
He hit a hole in one in 2008.
Two of them.
We had two of them in 2008.
Were they par fours?
Par threes.
Par three.
Okay, par three.
Yeah.
All right.
Is this to been in?
Yeah. Well, I'm going to put on my site. Here, tell a cool story about Ben and Steve, or Steve and Ben, however you want to look at it.
Stephen Bennett.
I go in alphabetical.
The last time I was with those guys, we were stealing cherries.
Wait, you told that story already.
Not to them.
You told it to the flip.
Did I?
Yes.
Well, see, I'm old. I don't understand.
Well, we'll tell a different story.
What? No. I can't remember any different stories.
Sure you can. Tell a story about what you remember from them on Corbett Street.
I can't. They were good kids.
Uh-oh.
You better explain yourself on that one.
No, we had a lot of fun. A lot of fun together. Yeah. I enjoyed them.
And
We were stealing cherries in Traverse City.
really, see, now this can be used as evidence against you.
Well, I know that.
I mean, you know, they can get off because they were kids at the time.
They were guilty. They were more guilty than I was.
Oh, so it was their idea?
Their idea.
Their CCR waitress. So you're saying that it was Steve and Ben's idea to steal
Well,
the cherries?
absolutely. They lured me into trouble.
Putter lures you into trouble.
Yeah.
So you were innocent.
All the time.
So we could use this as state's evidence, and you could cop a deal, and they would go to jail for stealing those cherries.
Yeah. And I will say definitely. Yeah, they did.
They did. It was all them.
It was their fault. I was innocent. I will stand by that forever. And they ought to be ashamed of themselves
Yeah.
Okay.
for luring me into
Stealing cherries in Traverse City.
stealing cherries.
Okay, so do you have any parting final thoughts?
Come out and visit.
Come out and visit. Hope you're all right.
I'd like to meet him.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was. Do you want fruit? I'll bring you some
You want fruit? What kind of fruit do you want?
fruit. You want some fruit? Are you sure fruit?
You didn't get your fruit.
I didn't get my fruit.
Are you sure you ordered fruit?
No.
What kind of fruit did you order?
I was lying.
you like those weird fruit, like plums,
No,
weird fruit, and those other fruit things that used to be in the backyard in Vireo. What were those you had on those trees of yours on Vireo? Were those like peaches? No, they weren't peaches, but they were nasty. They were horrible. But you like
apricots?
Was that what they were? Those soft? No, I'm good.
Oh, thank you.
They were soft and mushy. You loved them. I couldn't stand them. They were horrible. I think, were they apricots? Is that what that was?
Where?
On Vireo. That house you had on Vireo.
It must have been apricots.
They were mushy and they had a big seed in the middle of them.
Yeah, that was apricots.
They were nasty. Why do you eat those things?
No.
They were horrible. Remember that time I ate Mr. Cunningham's grapes, but no one told me that he had sprayed them with poison? How come you guys didn't sue him for like his train set? You could have sued him for his train set.
We didn't want to.
That's I understand that. But you know, I mean, you were going to get money. You'd got money out of this thing. And if I remember it, I puked purple all over the place that night.
I can't remember that.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, I was eating his grapes from his backyard, but he had sprayed them down with
Cunningham?
Cunningham, your buddy, Mr. Cunningham.
On the corner.
On the corner. Boom, shakalaka, boom, shakalaka. Oh yeah?
I can't remember him having grapes back there.
I do. I do.
Damn,
But he did have a cool train set. I loved his train set.
him?
Yeah, Mr. Cunningham. He had that big room in his basement dedicated just to his train set.
Okay.
I was thinking about putting a pool table in my house. I want a pool table. I just gotta learn how to play pool.
You know, I had that pool table when I was living with Mom and Dad.
Yeah.
I wish I still had it.
I remember that.
Oh, man. That was a nice table.
Was that one piece or two pieces?
3
It was 3 pieces.
pieces of slate. Yeah.
Okay. Whenever I
Here's
get a
the owner.
shot, you know. Good morning, Karen. How have you been? You haven't been with us in a while.
I know I've been working hockey like
No.
every day.
So you teach the guys to grab and hit.
No.
Grab and hit.
No, I teach them to skate. Skate fast, get out
So
of their way.
it's a skate thing.
Yes.
It's not grab and hit.
No,
Okay.
it's skating. Definitely.
But Dad, what do you think about that?
I don't know yet. Let me get back to you.
He's gonna get back to us. Okay. So what's the difference between teaching these guys hockey skating and the kind of skating
Figure
that
skating.
you're trained on?
Well, there's
Or it-
artistic type look skating, and then there's the hockey skating. Get there as fast as you can,
Right.
and the skates are different.
They're bigger, right? Aren't they bigger?
The skates don't have a pick,
No.
and the hockey skates don't have a pick.
A
Figure
pick.
skaters,
I don't know what that means.
picks in the front, like toe picks.
You learned something new. I don't know that. See, I don't follow
Figure
hockey.
skates has toe picks.
Okay.
Hockey skates don't.
0 toe picks.
Right.
Okay. What do you think about that, Dad?
Now, let me get back to you.
Well, no, let's talk about toe picks for a minute. I think toe picks is an important topic to touch upon. Hey, how about you could get a toe pick omelet? You could get a toe pick omelet.
What's that?
A toe pick omelet.
We'll rename.
A toe pick omelet. Oh, that was weird.
I'd say.
See? No, this is good.
Hey, what is this? Rancher. What is that?
What?
That.
Huevos rancheros.
What is that?
It's like it's good. Get it without the guacamole though. I mean, I don't know. Do you like avocados?
Yeah.
It comes with. I don't know. Avocados just don't do it for me for some reason. But
Would I like that?
I think. Come on, you'll like anything on the menu.
Try it.
But why are you giving us the finger? So you're giving everyone on camera the finger.
There's some people I want to give fingers.
Really? Now, who do you want to give the finger to? Who are... Don't say it. Don't say it, Dad. Please. Some people you want to give the finger
Right
to.
in the back of this.
Really?
There's a whole bunch of them.
Oh my God. And you just have
Yeah, I'm
to
gonna
be
try
evil.
that.
You have to be evil. You have to say something evil on camera every time, don't you?
You're a stinker.
You have to say something evil on camera.
Yeah. It's not always on camera.
That is correct. So the fact that I caught it on camera
Right.
is not out of the ordinary.
That's not out of the ordinary. No.
And how do you feel
Right. No anomaly here.
about that, Dad?
Hey, what do you think about
The Detroit Lions' chances this year going to the Super Bowl?
who?
The Detroit Lions' chances of going to the Super Bowl this year?
Yeah. They're going to go to the bowl, all right. Toilet bowl. Hey, what do you think about us selling our house and moving up to Michigan, up north?
You're gonna move into Oscoda?
Yeah. What do you think?
That would be cool. Oh, you don't like the winters? Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'll have coffee. Yes, sir.
Way too.
I haven't even
Oh,
drank.
mad amounts.
I think about it if
You'll
we
be back, won't you?
rented a place here.
Yeah, you'd have to probably split time because.
I could not. No.
Yeah. I mean, it's like 0 in Michigan isn't the coldest it can get. It can get colder than 0. It gets colder than 0. How do you get colder than 0? I mean, 0's it.
Absolute zero.
And then, but there's colder than 0 in Michigan. Yeah, and it's that cold that you feel in July. It's like, oh man, that hasn't thawed yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
Are you
do.
feeling me? You're feeling me. You have to be feeling me because you lived in Minnesota. You
That's
darn
right.
tootin'.
I don't want to go
Can I get a you darn tootin'? You darn tootin'. Thank you.
Honey, it'd be nice to have a place to go in the summer. But I don't want to live there year round.
You could live there
In the summer.
in the summer, and then in
June until
you could live in Costa Rica.
October.
Land in Costa Rica is going for dirt cheap.
Yeah, that I heard.
You could be Costa Ricans. Terry and Karen, Costa Rican.
We could have a pool up north.
Yeah, to use how many?
You could ice skate.
To use
You could
maybe
ice skate
a
on
couple
it.
of weeks out of the year.
You could ice skate. You could jump on it, and you'd never sink because it would all be solid ice.
Solid ice, that's true.
See, so you got that going for you. You know, ice skating. You know, I mean, okay, it's a little cold because you could do like a controlled environment. You could put a dome over your swimming pool. Of course, you can't go outside from 11 months out of the
That's
year.
exactly right, yes. No,
But Bigfoot was up there.
I know.
So you could go across the street and see Bigfoot. Couldn't you? I'm still bothering him, Cece.
Would I like that?
No, because it's spicy.
I don't want spicy.
Yeah, I told you that last time.
Yeah, but it is good though.
It is good, but it's a little spicy.
I don't want spicy. Okay.
Now that was weird.
Not far away, I heard a funny sound, took a look around and I could see her face. Smile as she came, calling out my name, so I know where